We are in the thick of fall, and that could only mean one thing. Week 4 DraftKings picks, right after this. Welcome back, you fantasy football fans. Hope you had a great week 3. We did. We are 3-0. We have yet to go to waivers because we are slaying it. We won in our other 2 leagues and we took home money in DraftKings, but it is week 4. Time for another fresh week. So let's dive into this week's picks. We're going to talk about the QB and who we're going to pair him with, and we're going to go running back to wide receiver, tight end, and the defense. So first, let's talk about the QB and wide receiver that we're going to combine together this week, and I have a very good feeling about this guy, Matt Stafford. Dude, look, he found his home in LA. Couldn't be happier for the guy. He's one of the nicest guys in the game. And another guy he's throwing the ball to that just lit it up, and everybody was so happy to see, Deshaun Jackson. Catch the big balls. He went over 100. He had a touchdown, and that's our home run swing for this week. I don't think he's going to do the same thing, but if he does get a big ball and a touch, that is good, especially at that low price tag. So we're going to be able to fit in the other players that you're going to see that we're going to talk about right after we get another rip on Scully. Cheers, everybody. And now let's talk about the pass catchers for this week, and we're going to start right off with the guy in Green Bay that we knew was going to be a beast this year, and that's Davante Adams. He hasn't hit the highest price tag. They took him down because he hasn't been performing to the Davante Adams level, but at $7,900 for Davante Adams, I have to put him in a lineup. You cannot avoid that price tag. So that's why we put Deshaun Jackson in, and we're also going to pair him with another low price guy that did go off last week, and that's Emmanuel Sanders. I think Josh Allen found his dude other than Stephon Diggs. Emmanuel Sanders runs wild out there, so I feel like he's going to have another big game, especially at that value, and we're going to pair him with another guy who's making a great comeback, and that is in Cleveland, and that's Odell Beckham Jr. Welcome back, buddy. So glad you had a nice game, getting your legs underneath you, and I feel like this week is only going to be more the same. I like that price tag at $5,800, and one last pass catcher we're going to throw in your lineup, and that is your tight end that you're going to be using this week. That's Logan Thomas. Logan Thomas is one of the most consistent tight ends in all of football. Very undervalued at week in, week out, very underrated, but $4,900 going up against Atlanta, who will probably give up a red zone TD to him. I have a feeling he's going to have another large day, maybe 12 to 15 points, so slide him into your lineup, and let's slide Scully into our lungs. Cheers, everybody. Now let's talk about the running backs, and we're going to talk about 2 guys I've been talking about a lot, both on my draft special, and we got to go back and talk about Najee Harris again. What did I tell you guys? Last week was the week, and guess what? Last week was the week. He had his best week on record, and I have a feeling it's only the beginning. Get Najee in your lineup for another big play. And Trey Sermon, welcome to the bigs, buddy. It was kind of scary to see him go out the week before with a concussion, but he came back, he got into the end zone. He didn't put up a lot of points, but I have a feeling this week against one of the worst rushing defenses in the league, he's going to be able to find his stride and put up at least 15 to hopefully 20 points. And then we're going to talk about our defense after we hit Scully one last time. Cheers. And lastly, that defense. And this week, we are going to go up against the Jets and use the Tennessee Titans. Look, the Jets have been an absolute disaster, and I don't feel like they're going to get it together anytime soon. And Tennessee is on the upswing. So I think Tennessee should be a lock for a decent week, giving you a nice floor. And this should be the lineup for the week, guys. Hope you're copying it. Again, if you have any suggestions or anyone I need to look at, don't forget to DM me here or on Instagram at GoStonerLife. Really appreciate you guys watching this as always. Now we're going to take a dab to celebrate our victories. Hopefully you guys took home some money and a victory last week. So get out your dabs, get out your rigs, and let's get litty. Once again, we are loading up that Dr. Dabber because it's a face melter, just right to the head. Love it. If you need anything from Dr. Dabber, don't forget to use the code GoStoner15. It's going to save you 15% on all this beautiful shit. And thank you guys again for watching. Hope you have a great week. Good luck to you all out there. Keep doing what you're doing for the community. Stay beautiful. And most importantly, stay lit.